Hey, how goes it? So now, this whole idea of multiple bosses, quote unquote. So remember a long time ago, sometime in series 1 or my season 1, we had an idea to make rows of things to kind of make like a gauntlet that people had to fight through. And it never really worked because you could only have 20 points in a group, and it was rarely ever enough to get across a whole room. I'm going to take that same idea right now, because 2 guys should be enough to do what I need to do. Let's see here. This can go away for now. This is powering all of those. Your aggro circle can go this direction. Now check this out. Here's the idea. I'm going to take 2 Zeeks, which is 12 points. We're going to put them a little bit further back. I don't want people to accidentally pull the wrong things here. That's 24 points. You need to be rotated. Your aggro circle needs to go as far this way as we can get it. You need to have your aggro circle go as far this way as we can get it. Oh, come on. And now what we need to do is we need to scoot you to the edge of the room while still keeping him in the aggro circle, and you're still in the aggro circle. In fact, this can be adjusted much more. So, if either one of these guys gets pulled in this circle or this circle, they will pull each other. That's 24 points. We can have 36 points. That means I can put another Zeke in here, which means I can literally just do this. There we go. Wave 1 of Zeeks. If I wanted to be a real dick, I could do something else. I could do something like... Let's see. It's got 12 more points. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one like that. Just to test it, see how it goes. I expect this one to be easier to get past. But notice everything is in the aggro of that. That's 36 points. We're in the boss room. It counts. It still works. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to play with these a little bit. So this aggro circle is further up, like so, because now I can get another group of these guys right back here, and I can have them doing the same thing. I need to make sure I can actually see this guy's circle because it needs to touch the wall. Do I have another Zeke? I don't. I need one more Zeke. Summoning portal. Creatures. Zeeks. I'm going to drop him there for a second. Let's rotate him around. Make sure he is hitting the wall. Make sure he is encompassing this guy and not these guys. We don't want him to encompass the guys in the front. That ruins the whole pull. We want him to just do that. This guy, we want to do the same thing. Only this guy. So now that we have a second wave, they must pull this second wave. They must pull this first wave. And of course, they're going to pull the boss, who will pull all these guys up here. Which isn't that much. We could throw more stuff up here. This is like throwaway junk. Let's see. I can put 12 more points here. I am going to put a Defendatron, and I'm going to switch all my Defendatrons. So I'm also going to put a second Defendatron because I want this guy back. And then we're going to rotate That'll do. Encompass everyone, encompass everyone, everyone, everyone. Okay, so that's a separate pull. These should each pull separately. Now, if this somehow pushes, like if they just run straight through and push everything, they're going to pull all this stuff. And they're going to be fighting 36 points of it at a time, which will kind of ruin a couple of plans, but it's still going to be hard because there's going to be a lot of points to fight. I kind of want to just remove him and put like Firesley out here or something. That would be cool, but we just upgraded him, so we might as well try him. And he's very useful because he drops traps. Although Firesley up here would be fucking stupid. Actually, Firesley with walls and walls of traps could be good. Oh god, I've got another idea. I want to see this through, but I'm thinking of a floor of traps, basically. Lots and lots of traps. Very little in the way of safe places to be. In fact, the only safe places might be the corners. That would be kind of nice. Okay, so, getting ahead of myself. That's a lot of idea suddenly popping in my head. Let's put another one of these. Yeah, right there's actually good. Because we don't want anything in here as far as monsters go. And we want to keep players separated into waves. Oh, I might have to move these guys back just one space. Let's see if we can. Nope. We'll move these guys in. Or out. We can move them out too. That works. No, in's better. This one maybe doesn't matter so much. Let's see. Alt. Okay, we got all those. All those. That's gonna pull no matter what. Everyone's encompassed there, and almost there. Everybody's in there. Okay, so wheel trap. There. Which ways are you gonna turn? Are you gonna light any one of mine on fire? Yeah, that's not so good. We could dot some glue traps, though. Can I actually move you back one more? Let's check the aggro circles again. Pretty good. Let's turn him around so maybe he'll link immediately. Glue traps. Actually, before glue traps, I want another hamster wheel. Here. And then, ooh, actually, let's try... Oh, I don't have any more springs. If I had more springs, I'd put more springs here for sure. Okay, so you're doing both of those. Let's do one here, one here. One there, one there. I got room for two more. Let's put one here, one there. Alright. That's 12 points worth. 12 points worth on that one, 12 on that one, 12, only 3 on this one. I've found that putting a lot of glue traps isn't necessarily the best idea, but... And tucking this back here is a chance of people missing it. And it just being kind of useful. You know, it's kind of sad because most of this dungeon is not going to kill anybody. It's the boss room that's going to do the only thing. So a lot of these traps are totally useless. I should really just be focusing on monster pulls forever. But I like traps. Traps are like one of my most favorite things in any game. But yeah, in theory, we should have waves of boss rooms. We could technically try and do the same thing. I guess that's kind of how pulls are going to have to work now. We got a few more points. We can, let's see. We kind of neglected our boss fight a little. Oh, don't crash, game. Oh wow, Mighty Quest is freaking the hell out. Okay, so that was really weird. The game crashed. It was not so good. I got rid of all the sticky trap things in case that had something to do with it. Screw it, we don't really need them anyways. I think we're going to focus on putting more points up here. Let's move your aggro circle back to where we want it. And we're going to put a bunch of stuff right here. Let's see. Inventory. Oh, he's scary looking, Dr. Skull. They don't look like that. They need to be upgraded to look like that. Let's put... Let's see, range attacker, melee attacker. Let's put a bunch of squiddly in here. Come on. We're just gonna kind of sandwich them in here.
This castle is at maximum awesomeness for now.
Actually, we're gonna move you here. And you over here. Let's just move some of these aggro circles a little bit so we can make sure if somehow they manage to get past all the things, we can still get all the aggro that we need. I don't know who's going to aggro and how it's going to aggro. I'm not really worried about it. I think this boss is going to be temporary. And I know we haven't done anything to defend this over here, but we'll worry about that later. And we're also going to rebuild this area. Right now we're just focusing on this boss room. And so far I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go in and assume that they're only going to take on one wave at a time.
Who's first? Don't worry, there's plenty of pain to go around.
Okay. Remember, we're not worrying about any of the mines or anything right now. That does need another spring trap right there, or something. This needs work. Let's just get sprung into it.
Dude's going down.
Alright, we might need to swap out those squiddlies. They're kind of useless. Just tanked right through that. So why did that only pull 2? Okay, I pulled 3. I can have 3 in a fight at once. I need to fix their aggro zones a little bit. Let's pull them back this way. There is no real safe area in this place, which is nice.
Magic! Ah, delicious.
As always, Zeeks are super overpowered. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to beat this. It's going to be tricky. I'm going to have to be very, very good. But that did work how I wanted it to. Alright, now let's work on the next rooms. This one needs work. I've kind of built it this way already. And I'm really debating on just lifting up this whole room and swapping out something else here. But then I'd have to rebuild the spring traps and all that stuff. But at the same time, it might be good. I don't know yet. Because this really isn't doing anything for us. Because these don't do enough, and we don't have... Since mobs can be hurt by traps, it's kind of not super useful. Let's move this. Happy with the boss room though so far. The boss room is stupidly overpowered. We're just gonna put these in here for now. So we're gonna need to redo the spring traps. I'm just gonna chuck the whole room. Alright. New room. I think I want to buy something new. I don't know what yet though. I've seen these used to great success so far, with a row of spring traps. How big are the hallways in this? No, I couldn't fit a mine in any of those. And I'm pretty sure we don't have anything that we want. Something like one of these could work, but I'm not really worried about it. Architecture office. Giving the opportunity to miss more traps would, or more mines would be good too. We really just need them to miss one. Although I still don't know what the point of all the stars is. Really, you just want to get there and win. This is why I'm trying to find rooms that have like the maximum amount of distance you have to run. Let's see. What room was this called? It's just a linear corridor. Okay. Let's go with the curved one here. How big is the entrance into the next room? It's always pretty big. That's not going to work. We need something with a narrow entrance that we can use to launch people in the boss rooms. Because unfortunately that's what the meta is currently. This might work. Very narrow there, 3 wide, but that spring could get into the boss aggro zone. Because that's basically as good as we're going to get. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Ooh, but the junction chamber is kind of cool too. Junction corridor. Now we're going to do this because we can hide stuff in here. Zoom out a little. There we go. We'll leave it there. We'll take this. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We'll rotate it that way. Take this, put it here. Come on. Oh, I just fucked something up. There we go. Okay. We can adjust him. We can adjust all this stuff. This isn't particularly impressive. Although he's pretty good. You know what I might do? I really want a fire Isley at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's take... First we'll take him. Actually, we'll take this first. We're going to move it forward a bit. 1 further back. There we go. He needs to be like right up in the front. How far can I move this back? We might have to adjust the one, this hamster trap. Because I don't want him too far forward, but I want him far enough forward.
Get in there, big guy.
We'll have to adjust some things. God, wall, go away. Why you no go away? I need to be able to see. Alright, well, we have springboards. We can put them So this is basically what everyone's been doing. And I want to see how well it'll work. I need to rotate all of these. Which way are you facing? Oh man, you know it would be really deceiving and possibly mess with some people if we did the opposite of this. Oh god, what if we could make it so you had to juke out these traps? Wait, I'm rotating you. Which direction is going? Yes. Face outward. Time to break the meta. I don't think this is gonna actually work, but we can try. Hell, we'll make it bluntly obvious that there's spring traps there. So the idea is we keep people out of our boss room unless they can learn to fucking juke these spring traps, because that's the whole thing that everyone's sucking at right now, is juking spring traps. Oh, that was close. Oh, I forgot about that one, damn it. I'm too excited to get to the boss room. Okay, it was up, wasn't it? Yes. And hiding a mine back here wouldn't be a horrible idea. So, you expect this to launch you into the boss room. It's gonna launch you out of the boss room. Repeatedly. Let's wait for them to reset. Okay. So now, you have to learn to juke these out. Oh, I fucked that up.
You ain't so tough.
If you don't learn to do that, you're not getting into my goddamn boss room. Now we gotta back him up so he doesn't do this, but there, I'm breaking the meta, I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna teach you guys how to get into a goddamn boss room. Alright, you need to be moved. In fact, we are moving you way back. No. I wanna... No. Remove that. There we go. My mouse is freaking out a little bit. Alright. You sit back here. Actually,
Things just got real.
you can sit all the way in the corner. Let's put that right there. Bosses can't be hurt by traps, so that's fine. I actually am curious. Alright, we gotta end this episode. I'm happy with all of this back here. This works pretty well. I'm gonna see about getting a different boss. How much? That could work.